Hello, Massatax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the Tier 6 British Premium Medium Tank. It is the Sherman Firefly VC. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew on this tank aren't too bad. All onto the third skill. They are from the original Firefly, but I don't have it anymore. The equipment I use in the special mobility slot is vents. Then I've got a gun rammer and a vertical stabilizer. On field modifications, I have maxed it out, so I permanently get a +3 bonus to my engine power, but I haven't bothered fiddling with any of the other modifications. So let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Corellia. It's an assault mode and I'm on the attacking team, and I've got the 4-3-8 matchmaking and I'm bottom tier today. So what I'm going to do is move on to the hill. The only reason I'm moving on to the hill is because I'm bottom tier. I'm really not a fan of medium tanks going on the hill in this mode. I think they should be supporting the heavies on the flanks or pushing through the middle, which is key. If you get D4 and spot the enemies defending the base, then it lets your tank destroyers get shots in from up here on this hill. So I'm only going on here because I know this tank is quite good at sniping, and it's not really that good at playing on ridge lines because you don't really get great gun depression on this. So I thought playing on this hill would be the most effective I can be in this battle. So my teammates have pushed up aggressive on the left flank, so I'm hoping I can get some shots in to all the tanks have spotted as I sneak up. And there's one shot into the IKV 65. We're not looking great over there. We've lost a tank, so there's only one more tank over there, so we are a bit weak on that side. But there's a projectile pushing through the middle. Can I get a shot in him? There's one shot into him. I hope my teammates are getting shots. It looks like they are. There's a second one. I am spotted, so I need to pull back. We need to take him out because if he gets to the bottom of this hill, he'll be able to proxy spot us, and he's been taken out, so that was quite fortunate. So we're a little bit safe at the moment. So I'll tell you about the gun that you get on this tank. As I say, it's quite good at sniping. When you're using a British tank, the majority of them do have good gun handling and decent penetration. So with this tank you get a 76.2mm gun. It has 171mm of penetration, which is really decent at tier 6, with 150 alpha damage. With my crew and equipment I've got a reload time of 3.7 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 2433, which is quite good. And then I've got an aim time of 1.92 seconds, which is really good, and a dispersion of 0.33. On the gun depression side, it's a little bit bleak. You only get 6 degrees of gun depression. I'm not sure exactly why, because I know on the EZE it's another variant of this, the American one. And if you look at the Thunderbolt and the Fury, they all get 10 degrees of gun depression. So what's happening in this battle is we've lost the left flank. So I'm suspecting they're going to pull behind us. So I've pushed to this rock and I'm going to try and peek off the edge. Be better if I had 10 degrees of gun depression, but I'll have to try and make the 6 degrees work. So I'm going to push to the corner a little bit more aggressive since I've got the T3485M as support. See if I can peek round the corner. What do I have? It's a Fury. Just after I'd mentioned that, did get a shot in and tracked him, so got plenty of assistance for that. So he's taken out. Now the Astron Rex is pushed up onto the hill. Not sure what's happened with our tank destroyers. It looks like they've ran away. So I'm pushing up with the T3485M. See if we can get round the back of him, flank him while he's focusing on the Scorpion G. Not sure what's happened up on the hill while I focused the Fury, and the Super Hellcats ran away. There was more enemy tanks, and I thought they might be flanking us, and sure enough they are. There's that IKV 65 that I got shot into earlier, and I'm hoping that my DPM can do something decent here. I've taken the Astron Rex out, got 2 shots into the Icky 65. Now he's a Super Hellcat, he's getting a shot into us, but I blocked it, so I'm getting 1 shot into him. Use me rate of fire. There's a second shot in, I'm trying to keep low now, use my turret armour, and I've bounced a shot there, managed to get a shot into him. I know my rate of fire is better than his. Now I'm getting flanked. Where's all these tanks come from? SU-100, he damaged me ammo rack. I used my repair kit. Can I get another shot in? And ammo racked him for his full health. That was great. Now there's a Nash on. Shot into him. I'm using the dead SU-100 as cover. Tried to track him, didn't work. Super Hellcat, can I take him out? He's taken out. I've taken a shot from the Nash on. I'm pushing in, shot into him. He can't rotate his turret and he's been taken out. Little bit hectic there. That was great play by the T-34-85M as well, supporting us. So I'm going to quickly type up, thank him for his support as I push up the hill. So I'll tell you some other stats about this tank. I'll tell you about its armour, and the armour isn't the greatest on this tank. On the turret you get 76.2mm on the front, which you saw you can bounce a few shots with it. Then you get 50.8mm on the side and rear, and then on the hull you only get 50.8mm on the front, which isn't going to bounce very much, and then 38.1 on the side and rear. So the armour is nothing special. So if you do get into little situations like I have, try and play hull down, although the gun depression doesn't really favour that. So I'm at the top of the hill again, and I'm going to try and spot. There is a Scorpion G in the field, which is a little bit dodgy. He'll easily be able to take us out. So I'm hoping we can spot him before he spots me. And that's where he was last spotted, and there he is. So I'm getting a sneaky shot into him. Other tanks are getting shot into him. I've got the back of him. There's a second shot into him, and he's been taken out. I am spotted. I've pulled back. I've managed to bounce a shot. That was lucky. Very fortunate from the P43. So I'm hiding behind this rock. There's no artillery, so I don't have to worry about that. Just staying in cover till I'm not spotted again. Now it looks like my team's starting to push up, but I'm not going to follow them yet, especially with the amount of hit points I've got. I am going to just try and support from this hill for a little bit longer, see if there's any opportunities to support them, then I might try and push up. So I'm trying a few blind shots. That's where the P43 was last spotted. I do have plenty of shells to fire, so it's worth taking a few blind shots. On this tank you do get to carry 77 shells, so plenty. There's the P43, and I did manage to get a shot into him. He's hid behind that rock. Just pause a second, see if he peeks. Team have stopped in the middle, should have kept on pushing. There's a shot into the P43. Is he going to try and pull back? There he is. Can I get a shot in? There's a good shot into him. Look at the accuracy you do get with this tank. There's a second one. Is he going to stop there? I might be able to take him out. Missed with that shot. Just after I've praised the accuracy. There's another shot into him. Down to 35 hit points. He's hidden from me. Now here's the tier 7 P43 Tur. Dug in. There's a shot went into him. Is he going to pull back? My team is pushing through the middle now, and the Tur has been taken out. The biz is still there. So now I'm going to push forward, see if I can support. We are pushing in from the right flank and the middle now. So I'm going to support from the left flank, see if there's any shots available from that angle. So as I do and push through this swamp, I'll tell you about the mobility of this tank. And you do get a top speed going forward of 40.2 kilometers an hour, which isn't the best, but it's workable. But what you do get is a reverse speed of 18 kilometers an hour, which does help you play them ridge lines, but it would be more in your favour if you did have the gun depression to go with it. So there's the 2-minute warning. So we need to push in. There's only one tank left, the T29, 268 hit points, roughly 2 shots from us. So I'm pushing in. Now I've gotten an invitation from the male 1. That's because I've got 4 kills. If you've both got 3 kills and survive, you'll get the brother in arms. But I would prefer to platoon up with the T-34-85M, which I have, since we played really well together on the hill. Done some great work back there. So the T-34-85M and the male 1 are pushing to the corner, and the T-29's behind that ridge. So I'm pushing up the left flank. If I was the T-29, I would be pushing round the corner of these rocks, see if I can get some flanking shots on them tanks. And here he is. So I'm getting a snapshot into him, but he did look at us. So I've pulled back Where's he focusing? If he's focusing on me, there's no point us pulling out, and he's being taken out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. Was a master, is tank reward. I got the Lavaslio's medal. You've got to destroy 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank in 1 battle. They've got to be 1 tier higher. I got the Brothers in Arms for platooning up with the T-34-85M. I got the Confederate medal, which you've got to hit more enemy vehicles than any other player on your team, at least 6. I hit 10. And the High Caliber for me 3,431 damage with 1,093 assist. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1,645. Top for damage. I made 119,000 credits, that's due to a personal reserve bonus, plus 6,910 XP, that's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal reserve bonus, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and comment. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom left hand corner. Cheers.